looks like we're talking about the Lich and how Fionna and Kick ruined him. Now, I know some of you don't want to believe it, I know I don't want to believe it, but it's true and I'm gonna explain why. Now, for those of you who do not know, the Lich is by all intents and purposes one of the main villains of the Adventure Time series. Almost every single massive event was either directly or indirectly caused by him. The Mushroom Bomb, the rise of mutants, the reappearance of magic, the near extinction of mankind, the death of the literal embodiment of death, the death of dinosaurs, the death of Billy, and so on. Almost everything of importance was caused by him, and the main reason for this was that he had one singular goal which caused all of this, which is that he desired to destroy all life. This is due to the fact that he was like a machine. His whole purpose of his creation was to cause mass death. This was even stated multiple times with people like Prismo backing this up. In fact, his literal essence, even as a catalyst comet, embodies extinction as stated by Evergreen. He was, for a lack of a better term, a force of nature, the likes of which the gods, humans, mutants, and everything else in between feared, mainly because he was destined to one day win and kill all life in the multiverse. That is, until Fionna and Cake wrecked all of this and managed to do it in just a few sentences.
I strove to be your vassal on the physical plane, to build mountains of bodies in your honor, to extinguish all life. And in my universe, this I achieved. But it gave me no satisfaction.
A lot of people think that I and many others dislike this as it humanizes the Lich. This is, at least in my case, not entirely the reason. The Lich, as much as people want to deny it, was already humanized. He has emotions and shows them pretty consistently, such as pride and definitely malice. We saw what he did to Billy, for example. The problem with this new idea is that he didn't kill out of it being his job. He didn't kill because he was a force of nature, which to this point was what everything was saying. He didn't even kill because he enjoyed it. He killed because he wanted attention from Golb. This undoes everything with his character. No longer is he the endless wheel or the end. He's just the whack job who wants praise from his deity. So much so that he is willing to destroy his physical form again and again just to hear Golb speak, which we know would never happen. This is by far the worst decision that they could have made regarding his character, because it does irreparable damage to said character. They turn the living embodiment of extinction to a simp. Now, every time someone goes back and rewatches this series, whenever he says he is the end or the endless wheel or anything else in between, we know that in reality he's just a small insignificant creature who was throwing a tantrum hoping that Golb notices him, and that the moment he succeeds in just one or a few universes, he'll become depressed and just give up. And that is such a massive disservice for Adventure Time's most notorious villain, whose actions, statements, and everything else involving the character goes in the exact opposite direction of what happened in this show. There are quite literally other versions of him that are attempting to wipe out the multiverse. He even knows that he only succeeded in his own universe and yet somehow lost purpose. It's a sad end and a far cry from the Lich we've come to know. Anyway, that's all I got for this episode. Another short one, but I rarely do rants and wanted to keep it short and sweet. More videos will be coming soon, with them most likely being much longer, thanks to the patrons on Patreon for your support. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.